We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this.
And what this is Tostitos Habanero. Settle in, things are about to get spicy. So these are a lot paler than they are in the commercial. Like, I think it's almost like they're using like nacho cheese ones in the commercial. These are very pale and hot fast. So, anything up, but there's a drawing of a habanero. Let's see what's in the old ingredient panel. So, I've been talking in my blog, which is available in the description below, about what I think is a spicy renaissance. I think these things go in waves, okay? So I think we're in another one where we're going to see a lot of spicy stuff coming out in 2021. A lot of stuff that's aimed more at either chili heads or chili head curious, or just kind of beginning the spice journey. So we've seen a lot of chips, a lot of fried foods, and that's usually where it starts. And I think we're probably going to be seeing a lot of entries in restaurants as well in the coming days ahead. But we will see. I've been thinking we're either on the verge of it or close to being on the verge of it. We might be getting right around to being right in it in the very, very near future. So anyway, so we've got spices, including habanero, is kind of where this is. It is up fairly high in the list, though, which does give me some degree of hope. There's a lot of cheese in this. We've got sour cream, we've got Monterey Jack, we've got Swiss cheese, we've got cheddar. So I'm cautiously optimistic of this. I've seen the commercial with Dan Levy, which are kind of okay commercials, I guess, but oh, look at these. There's man, okay. They smell mostly like Tostitos. There is a slight other smell to it. I think it's more of a sour cream, though. You can see there are all these tiny round chip things, so this one has a good amount of coating on it. See it right there. Alright, let's try this one. There's these remind me of like the spicy Cool Ranch. All the stuff to make ranch is in this, actually. Flavor not bad. A little, very, very small amount of punch to it, though. I mean, you know, if you think about the spicy ranch, are these Frito-Lay? Isn't that who has Doritos? Frito-Lay? Yeah, these are Frito-Lay. It's a very similar flavoring system. This is why, you know, I put stuff off. Like the Hawaiian brand potato chips, they have a mango habanero. I put that off for over a year. It's because I didn't really have, I guess, any faith that they'd be satisfying in any way. And that review may or may not be up by the time you see this. If it isn't, it'll be forthcoming soon. Regardless, it'll be in the everything else playlist once it's posted. But when I had those, that was the case, that they were really disappointing. Not as much as the Barcel. Habanero, which will also be up, but same playlist, but these are just so moderately flavored. So I'm assuming it's like they're not meant to be eaten with by themselves. So I'm assuming that they're clearly trying to sell dip. Their queso dip is actually not bad. I used to mix up a bean dip, but it hasn't been my favorite cheese sauce lately. So by themselves, they're okay. They're not great. I mean, they're closer, I think, to plain tortilla chips than anything else. Very light dusting on these. Alright, so let's do this. Let's bombs away on these and see if I can get any kind of a burn out of it. I don't understand the point of these little tiny chips. You know, Doritos had a 3D. I want to say they had a 3D habanero. I think I did that one actually. I think that might be in the playlist too. These remind me of those. Alright. These are wanted dip. Let's get one. This is a jalapeno cheddar. Frito-Lay. This is a cheese sauce I've been preferring. It's not hot just from a flavor perspective. Let's dip a few of these. I'll see how that goes. Yeah, it works a little better with. These things by themselves are not great. Honestly, dip, they're not great either. This does help. I am getting a slight backturn to heat here. So I'm going to give them, I'll give them a default one. I put it maybe like maybe like the spicy ranch, like a spicy nacho. You know there's a little bit more there than normal. That's about it. So, let's do this. Let's make us a little plate of nachos. So we'll just throw these on like so. We're just gonna go with a little plate here. Need a spoon. Alright. We'll throw this in the microwave here for a second. I don't think I made nachos on camera before. That's what I did with the rest of the Paqui Ghost chips. That was really quite good. nachos. I made a pork and refried beans nachos out of those. It was lovely. I've seen people doing it with the one chip challenge chips, but and those things are like $5 a pop. And they're disgusting. 20 of those, it's $100 right there. And they're nasty. But, you know, who makes even full-size chips? If I was making a regular plate of nachos, I'd be using a lot more clay, I tell you that. We got these. One thing I always keep on hand, pickled jalapenos. These are the ones from Embasa. I think I like the La Victoria ones the best, but these are okay. So use a fork, try to drain them out a little. These might be too big for these chips, actually. That's alright. That's okay. We'll take a swing at it, see what happens. I should be chopping these up though for these tiny ass chips. Alright. There's enough in there for one more go. I'll have another plate of nachos made for dinner or something. Alright, let's get this out of here. Get this out of here. Alright, so I'm gonna go zap this and we'll be right back. Alright, here we go. So one thing I will tell you about that cheese sauce there is if you don't eat it within a day or so of opening it, it will break. So you can't store it after it's been open for a very long amount of time. That cheese is room temperature, but I like it. I like it a little warmed up. Jalapenos, I can go either way. Take them cold, I'll take them hot. Jalapenos is a gateway for a lot of us because the flavor is just wonderful. And occasionally you can get some jalapenos where they'll have a little bit of intense heat to them. I've had some restaurants grow them. I've gotten seeds or bits of the placenta right in the back of my throat. And that can definitely make you, stop, pay attention, and take some notice, I love them charred too. Habaneros I'm still kind of coming to terms with. I don't think they're as flavorful of a pepper. But, you fire roast them, you're set. That's kind of the ticket, right? If you want to improve anything, fire roast it. Any pepper, I should say. But even stuff like, corn, zucchini, things like that. I love to throw those on the grill too. Sweet potato. Throw a sweet potato on, you gotta be committed though. This size is kind of a pain. Trying not to wear this. I don't make nachos a lot, and that's why. I'm not a big fan of sloppy foods. It's almost like there's a little fire roasting to those embosas. It's not listing it, but I think I like the La Victorias. I think those are probably my favorite. They can be hard to find though. This cheese sauce reminds me kind of the movie theater cheese sauce. Solid. Alright. Get all this out of the way. Well, final verdict, I done ate half the bag. I think I went past their 11 servings per container. These aren't completely offensive. They're a lot light on flavor though. They're heat, like I said, is probably a default one. These are probably, something you could. Somebody who thinks they want to get into hot stuff, this would be a good one to get them. It's not unmanageable, but it is definitely more than you might see some normal stuff being. But I don't think any chili head's going to be satisfied with these. I'm not. The size is a problem. The size is kind of annoying. I don't know why they decide to do it with this tiny size. This is just, I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me to do that. That is my biggest complaint with these, I think. I mean, the flavor, you're saying you're making a dipping chip, fine. You know what? It had minimal flavor, minimal heat, fine. It's fine. No issues here with that. But then to say that and then have these little dinky things is just, I don't like it. I don't like what they've done there. So these are kind of I wouldn't get them again. I guess I'll put it that way. I would say these are ultimately a miss for me. There you have it. But yeah, there it is. The Tostitos Habanero tortilla chips. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.